King Kuai of Yan was not foolish ruler. On the contrary, he was even obsessed with the legends of old, of the sage kings Ya and Shang, who abdicated their thrones not to their sons, but to the most virtuous men in the land. He truly believed this was the great path to a perfect state. CC, he said to his chief minister, can bloodline truly be more important than virtue? CC, a brilliant and ambitious strategist, saw the king's obsession for what it was, an opportunity, rather than cautioning his sovereign. He quoted the same ancient texts, extolling the wisdom of rule by merit and the glory of abdication. Your Majesty, as thoughts transcend those of common kings, Zizi said with a low bow, only Aemon of the highest virtue is worthy of the throne. When King Kuai announced his decision in the throne room, the court erupted in chaos. Crown Prince Ping fell to his knees, weeping. Father, this will shake the very foundation of our kingdom. But the king's mind was made up. He placed the royal seal into Zizi's hands, convinced he was emulating the saints of antiquity and ushering in the golden age. With Zizi on the throne, a new era began in Yan. At first, he ruled with diligence, deceiving many, but soon, he began installing his own loyalists in positions of power, dismissing the court's most faithful servants. The former King Kuai, now a guest of honor in the palace, was stripped of all authority, left to wander the gardens and watch as his will changed beyond recognition. Zizi's rule grew harsher by the day. Crippling taxes impoverished the people, and any word of dissent was met with brutal suppression. The populace began to long for the return of their old king, who for all his idealism had been kind. The beautiful dream of a kingdom ruled by virtue had curdled into a nightmare of tyranny. Crown Prince Ping could bear it no longer. He arranged his great meeting with General Shai Bei and other nobles still loyal to the royal bloodline. We must take back our kingdom, the prince said, his eyes hard with resolve. For the sake of my father's legacy, and for the people of Yan. Civil war tore the kingdom apart. The armies of Prince Ping and General Shai Bei clashed with Zi's royal guard in the capital streets. The once gleaming city was consumed by fire, its people scattered and its avenues filled with the sounds of battle and grief. The chaos in Yan did not go unnoticed. The neighboring state of Che, seeing an opportunity, raised its banners on the pretext of ending the turmoil and punishing the usurper Zizi. The armies of Che marched across the border. The gates of Yan, left unguarded by its own internal conflict, were thrown wide open. The Che army swept through Yan like a flood, caught between the invaders and the usurper's forces. The armies of Yan collapsed. In the ensuing slaughter, the tyrant Zizi was slain, but so too was Crown Prince Ping, who died fighting to save the kingdom his father had given away. The state of Yan was no more. King Kuai, now a captive of Che, was brought before the ruins of his capital. He looked upon the scorched earth and the hollow eyes of his suffering people, and the tears that finally came were bitter with regret. His noble, innocent ideal, his quest to walk the path of the sage kings, had brought nothing but the utter ruin of his kingdom and the misery of all he held dear.